Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim here giving you messages. These are next 3-day messages, meaning they're meant to find you over the next 3 days. Somehow they're going to help you. Maybe they point you to something that is going to manifest in the near future or a year from now. But whatever it is, this is the time your angels and your spirit guides want to get a message out to you. So give me a good reading for Virgo. I'm using Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot, and we're going to pull a Celtic cross. Let's see. I'm seeing this hangman appear. I hope you guys are doing well today. All right, for Virgo. That's good. Yay, because I saw that one too. I don't know why, but I feel like that has to do with the hangman though, because I was seeing that also. Ten of Pentacle. Yes. 10 of Pentacle. Beautiful card for your issue. All right. Wealth, prosperity, completion. Jeez. We have a good reading. Our hands. So we do. Wow. Somebody's getting good news. Look at this right down here. Regardless of what spot it's in. Ace of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the Sun all on the bottom row there. That is good news if I've ever seen it. 2 for the outcome. The Star. The Star and the Page of Pentacles. Get out of here. 6 of Swords on the bottom. All right. Well, let's talk about this. Good reading for Virgo. Okay. So, recent past, I have the 7 of Swords. We're going to get clarification because that card can go different directions here. It can be involved with other people. My focus, though, on my readings is you. Normally, unless I have some kind of weird character card that comes in, I'm usually focused on telling you what's going on with you. So in that sense, this would be a plan that you're just not telling anybody else about. It's strategy. So let's see. Tell me more about the strategy. Oh, okay, you're waiting for the look. To me, it looks like waiting for the perfect time to implement a strategy. It has to do. Well, it has to do with freeing yourself, success, and your 10 of Cups. And freeing yourself from something from the past here. But literally freeing yourself. See how that devil is in the reverse there? But all you can see is the word, the devil. And you can obviously tell it's in the reverse with that 5 of Cups. That tells me that whatever it was you were holding on to from the past was like a... like a toxic attachment, maybe even a person, if it's not an addiction, a vice, or something like that that has a hold on us, then it's a toxic situation. But I see, like with the 8 of Swords reverse, like just the freeing of your mind, the freeing of your situation, leading to balancing the scales out in your life, especially where it comes to wanting things to be reciprocal or having success, is certainly financial success, but this usually talks about working like with others. So working with a group to bring about success. And I think you're focused here on your 10 of Cups, which is why everything's going to come together good for you, because this is such a good reading. 10, 10. So I think you've freed yourself. I think this is a strategy, a plan, and if it's not already in progress, then it's what you're thinking about. You're just something here about waiting for the right timing. Yeah, here's the Hangman. Waiting on the right timing. Six of Swords on the bottom. They're telling me that it is more of, oh, and when I'm saying there, I'm talking about spirit team, spirit guides, and angels that are wanting to assist with your reading. So they're telling me the Six of Swords is actually the strategy that you're putting in place. Like no one will see you leaving or leaving a situation. It's the plan, but it's the plan kept to yourself here. Okay. Ultimately, it's a plan to free yourself. We're focusing on you getting into a better spot. 6, 7, 8. And then we have 10, 10 here. That's divine timing and everything kind of unwinding the way that it really should be. Here's the challenge, the moon. Challenge is the moon. Okay. All right. If the challenge is in the moon, it can be moving past our fears, that which we, cannot see. Something that gives us anxiety because it's an unknown. But man, changes, mysterious changes here. I want to get more on the Ten of Pentacles. I want to find out how this is coming back, because that is wealth, and that is emotional happiness with the Ten of Cups. It's a really, really good reading. I mean, you think a happy home, happy family, happy if you have family. I mean, it's like happy all around, safe, secure, prosperous, wealthy. Tell me more about what is beneath the surface. Something here about a secret, or keeping something being kept a secret. Pulling up, okay, maybe that is the secret. When I see this bridge card, okay, and the baggage card, I always get the message that you're pulling up the bridge, not allowing somebody access to your energy. And so this is one of those readings where there's going to be a lot of success, and no, not everybody can come with you, and you already know that, though. I think you're prepared to pull the bridge up, to not give somebody access to like this next phase. Because here I see with the baggage card that you are ready. You're ready for the next phase. These unresolved issues or things that are attached to other people, cycles, I think the time might be right to go ahead and pull up that bridge and to get ready to move on to the next part of this journey and to trust it. And to trust it. So we're moving on and we're going towards something beautiful. Ace of Cups, it says a thrilling new emotional experience. Your future begins now. This is in the heart of the matter, and that, wow, nice. And that is a new loving beginning for you, but I think it encompasses everything here. I mean, come on, you have the Magician, the Star, and the Sun in one reading. The only fear here possibly is fear of unknown, or fear of the waiting period of all of these things to happen. But that's it. There's really nothing negative here at all, which is great. I like it. I feel like if whatever was toxic or negative, we're kind of leaving in the past, because we've even taken control of our thoughts, our worry. In a big way too, because that Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So is the Nine of Swords. Like, you're calm and cool and collected, and I feel like the Virgos I'm talking to, they're really not letting anything bother them. If something is, you can't, I don't think anybody can say, well, that's getting on your nerves, because I just think you focus on a solution and you even move in a new direction if something doesn't feel like, I don't think it gets to that point. of like nothing bothers you. Nothing bothers you. Nothing is this. You know what this feels like? This feels like that stage of a stage of enlightenment, awakening, where you go through different periods, right? Where when you're very woke up to or aware of what bothers you. I mean, you could find yourself like not wanting to be a part of big groups, not wanting to engage in small talk. Little things could kind of trigger or piss you off just because there's more awareness of what it's actually doing to your body, what it's making you feel like. And then you move into this next phase. And I would even think that sometimes these could be like reversed for people, or like their experience with spiritual awakening might be very, I'm sure it's very different from person to person. But there is this stage where everything's calm and cool and collected, and there's a bliss that you connect with inside yourself, and literally nothing or no one can make you like react. It's all about very careful, peaceful, guided responses, right? That's what I'm feeling off of this. That's what I'm feeling. So this is focusing on the solutions. And the solution might be something brand new. It says your future begins now. What's in the container? Love, joy, a promotion, a baby. Look inside and find out. There's so much good news here, no one can piss you off. There's going to be so much good news coming in, and there's going to be this feeling of, this is like next step thinking. Really, the mindset is brilliant for this to come in. Tell me more about that solution that they're focused on. Tell me more about the solution that Virgo is focused on. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. The solution that you are focused on is, yeah, Lovers in the reverse too. I think that if there was a relationship or a particular decision, say if we were making a certain decision in our life, we're always turning a certain direction. You can imagine a person at a crossroads and they always go this one specific direction, but they're starting to realize that it all adds up to delayed changes or holding back things. Maybe you realize, one, you can't change another person. Really, it's not your job to, right? But or somebody dealing with a situation where it was just not ever going to change. So you decide to change what you decide at that next crossroads. That's the solution. That's the solution. That can involve a breakup. That can involve us avoiding a negative pattern in our life, a choice or decision that every time we make it, something about it holds us back. I think that is where, somehow is where that solution is. And they're saying like it was never the right time when there was a certain energy around. It would never be the right time when a certain energy was around. All right. Moving on. Good reading. Tell me more about how Virgo is feeling with the Eight of Wands. It says changes in the air. It says communication. With the Eight of Wands, it's good news. It's feeling like things are about to pick up. Yes. Yes. Has to do with your heart chakra. Oh, look what else is coming out. And then thought, wow. 8811. 8811. Look. I think you have some good things coming up. Spirit wants you to, they're letting you know the answer is yes. Something you've been waiting on for a while. A wish, a promise, something that you felt stirring in your spirit that you knew was for you, coming true. The answer is yes. The situation is right at this time, and Spirit is asking you to hold your arms open, get ready to receive what the universe has to receive or to give to you, because it's a big yes. Emerald is healing, fertility. It says rare, a strong relationship, balance, free-flowing love, mature love, and the heart chakra. That could be Cupid's arrow. For some of you all, this is like communication coming in about a love, and it could really speed things up, or something that you're going to fall in love with. The shooting star says quick action, wish granted, rare, following a moment in time, passionate, passing through, enterprising, and brilliant. So it's just really good, beautiful news. I was watching a video on YouTube the other day. I told him that I put a comment that watching their video was like falling in love, because it was this like natural spot, like a quarry or somewhere where there was just water, and nothing was built up, but they made this house to be so natural, and they built it very naturally to go with the water outside. And it was one of those like indoor houses that led to being half permanently an outdoor house. You know, it's kind of like a hybrid of, it looked like nature, but it was actually a house too. It was just so beautiful. And it's like that kind of experience, like, so you could fall in love with the scenery, or fall in love with I don't know, maybe some kind of work or some news that you're gonna get. It's a big yes. Okay. Tell me more about this. Yes. I mean, I'm thinking it has something to do with this too. So the sun is in the environment. So you are basically feeling good with this stuff that's coming in, or you will be feeling good. Tell me about the sun, because this is the information that you need. Is shedding light onto everything. It's bringing in happiness, new experiences. It is a yes card in tarot also. Oh, you're going to be meeting somebody. You will be meeting somebody on your path. Look at that. Hermit in reverse. 6 of Wands upright, and another 10 of Pentacles. So, looks to me like you're going to be meeting somebody very important on your path, on your journey. And it feels like it's time for you to come out. If you have been doing a lot of introspection, if you have been keeping yourself, kind of like what I was saying about earlier about the awakening, if you have been in a place of withdrawal from society, or withdrawal from people, places, because you just don't want to get overly stimulated, you know, from certain feelings because of the intense spiritual process going on. That's like there's a shift here. There is a shift, and there's this I don't know, peace or bliss feeling that's been like anchored into you now. And so, like, I don't know, they're just giving me like, it's safe for you to come out, and it's safe for you to be open to meeting this person. This person's very important to you. Somehow they are going to be a part of this 10 of Pentacles. They're going to be a part of bringing in your victory, helping you rise. You may get discovered in it too, like somebody's seeing you as the star, because the 6 of Wands is somebody who's standing out from the rest, you know? They're standing out from the rest, and they're ready to be seen and recognized, appreciated, and they're in the right spot for it. And they're also going to pull in a lot of wealth just being themselves, just doing you, and that's all you need to do. Wow. Tell me about the Magician, master of everything. It says, Page of Swords. How do you do the things that you do is the first thing that came to my mind here. Is what you're doing, something that you do is going to look, the way that you pull or manifest things into your experience looks like magic. And with the Page of Swords, you have that ability here. So there's somebody that's watching you and thinking that, like, how does this Virgo do what they do? Wow, how do you attract such big Ace of Pentacles experiences? Whatever you're doing, Maybe keep it to yourself. Guard your energy. The Four of Pentacles. Except for when it comes to somebody that you feel divinely guided to, with that Hermit in the reverse. So the Four of Pentacles, like, I feel like this is when you're being really careful about your energy. You're building, you're focused on your foundation. So it might be something that you're actually building in secret too, just because of this Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot. It talks about somebody on the card, somebody's like building something, keeping it secret about what they're building. So let's talk about what you're building. What is Virgo building? The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. So the way, somewhere different, going somewhere different, right? Building. You're grounded. I think this is actually moving in a different direction for peace of mind, to get away from the Five of Swords energy. I feel like you're just going in a different direction. So you're building your stability and foundation, maybe building it somewhere else, like considering placing everything, your roots, everything, somewhere else. A new chapter, the world. So we're leaving something behind for the new chapter. All right. The Devil. The Devil in the reverse. The Devil is what we're leaving behind. Our fears, our addictions, our vices, our attachments, our toxic relationships and people. The Hangman, it says abused, scorned, and forsaken. Yeah, whatever you have decided to let go of, or beating your demons here, could be that you felt like you were in a position for a long time that was very uncomfortable. So it's about, this is, by the way, the hopes or fears section. Either that card can mean that we lost confidence. No. I know exactly. So yeah, okay. Could be that you lost confidence in somebody else. Like I read that card sometimes like that, but no, this is about you seeing something clearly. Seven of Cups in the reverse, about how either a certain person, an addiction, a fear, a vice was holding you back and keeping you from living in your true strength and power. And there was something about not being in a situation for longer than you were maybe supposed to, or feeling like it was longer than you were supposed to, because now everything's crystal clear. So the Star, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. The Star and the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles and the Sun. So that's like, okay, dreams coming true, something, hope for something that you have wished for a very long time. And with all these other good cards, you could be really manifesting something again where you're very seen. But there's something new to invest in. It says, welcome to the future. And what you don't see, I'm looking at this King of Pentacles as, if it's not your energy, then it's this person that you're supposed to meet on your path, kind of like a benefactor, because I'm seeing as somebody that would want to invest in you, or invest into your star quality. You know what I mean? It's like star quality. Certainly looks really good, just with the Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles twice, and King of Pentacles looks really, really good for your finances. Two of Cups in the reverse might be the person or what you're leaving, and maybe even keeping secret that you're going to be leaving, going in a different direction. Yeah, because Spirit is showing you a path with Judgment. That can represent a breakup. Five of Wands is that there was a specific partnership that was causing distractions. There were obstacles around it. This is something new. Something new. Tell me about this new chapter. Dear John. Yeah, okay. So definitely with that, could be a breakup that we're deciding to write somebody a letter, maybe, or place a letter that you'll be going. I'll just read the whole card. So, the rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, set boundaries, divorce, strained situation, It's not you, it's me, the end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. So, like, I think if you're being guided to exit a partnership or exit a career or some situation, it's going to be very beneficial to you. It's bringing in this, that's like your completion. There was some sort of really hard karmic experience that you went through. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, it's like there's a wish tied to a wish granted and a more mature, flowing, free-flowing love energy that's tied to you finally parting ways with interference and heartbreak, breakup, basically. Another card about breakup. Now, what's interesting about this card is with this Sun, this Hermit, and this Six of Wands, I said somebody is, like, you might be found or discovered, right? Raised up, because I think it is time for this card here. It is time to set the scene now or the world has set the scene for you to step into this main character vibe. And I mean that in a good way. Curtain call, acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity, admiration, applause, show, appreciation, spotlight, focused attention, theater, act, performance. You are watching a movie. So it's time for the next scene. Yeah, something you don't see coming it looks like a very supportive person. And there's a lot of wealth here. A lot of wealth. Let's get a angel number message for you. 1111. You are a visionary. That's why. 12. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways others can benefit from. I am a visionary. 30. I'm imaginative, talking about you being an innovative thinker, an excellent communicator with a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas. It talks about your uplifting attitude and your optimism also here. That's like what's needed, right? It's what the world needs. 30, I am imaginative. And 27, I love 27 because this is about not only your self-expression, but it's about protecting and valuing the freedom of expression for all that live here and the whole world. And so this is about you in that role. 27, I am expressive. So that's what I have for you, Virgos. Appreciate you joining me, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.